What's going on, everybody? My name is Eric, this is FatalRPM, and in today's video we have the beautiful, or I say beautiful, but the 996 Porsche 911 here. We actually need to fix the one huge issue that we actually have with this car, and that is going to be lack of having the ability to lock this boy. So you can see there, it's more or less just completely destroyed. And like I said, that was because the previous owner did in fact lose the key. The key of which I have since replaced. And until I get a new lanyard, it's going on the Toyo lanyard with the Z key. So that's what we're going to be doing with that. But one of the things that we need to be getting done here is that. The other thing that we need to do too is we desperately need to get this car cleaned. Because I have not really touched this car at all since getting it, and the interior is pretty gross. Let me show you exactly what I mean. All right, kind of look at what we got going on here in the interior, and like I said, it's really just kind of disgusting in here. As you can see, the seats are gross. Steering wheel is gross. The windshield, all the glass, disgusting. The outside isn't much better, but the inside is especially gross. We need to, this is basically a biohazard at this point, so first things first, we need to somehow figure out how we're gonna get this door card off. I have a feeling that means we're gonna probably be breaking some of these clips, as I'd imagine this is not the strongest of stuff. Oh yeah, a lot of those clips are already broken in there, I can see. Because we need to access two bolts that are on the back side of this that hold the whole plate on the inside. Let me show you exactly what that looks like. Oh my god, this here is gonna be the part that we're gonna replace. Now, yes, this is how it comes. No, you cannot just get that cylinder by itself from Porsche. So the part number, we have it here on the back. So you can kind of see, focuses, that is going to be the part number. And, oh god. Basically, as long as the window's up, from what it looked like, we should be able to get directly to that. So I'm just gonna start pulling and tugging. Hopefully I don't break anything. We'll see what happens. This is an airbag. The good thing is that there is no battery in here, so there should not be an issue. This top corner piece, the bottom parts slide up, come directly out, and then this top part slides up. So you want to pull out the bottom and then slide it up for it to actually come off that. And then of course we have the plug that's in here. Now the only thing that I'm really concerned about is maybe like something being hidden behind these covers here, or maybe even the Bose speaker. Let's give this thing a little tug. Of course this thing does not move at all, so I'm gonna try and get a nice grip. Give it a tug, nothing happens. Clips, anything on the outside. Oh, yes, this handle comes off. Oh yeah. I do not think I have the appropriate tools for this here with me. I say I don't think, I know I don't. So it looks like we have a couple Torx bits here. The funny thing is I actually do have a Torx driver in the trunk of the Sonata. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I don't think it's gonna work necessarily, but if it does, that is super lucky, which means I don't have to run out to the garage just to grab a couple parts, because I don't really have a tool bag or anything anymore that I can transport the parts around, so it's gonna be kind of a pain. So let's see. All right, we are back. And these are the few tools that I actually have in the garage. I have a couple angled wrenches. Of course the 10's missing. 10 is always missing. But this is the Torx screwdriver that I have, and it actually, oh, no way, it actually fits. Oh my god, I'm so, ow. Awesome. I did not think this was gonna fit. So there's two T30 Torx in here. Looks like there's one Phillips flathead behind the door. There's another T30 inside the pocket back in here. Oh, that's not a T30, that is a Phillips. Okay, let me go find this stuff. All right, so I have no idea why I walked away with this in my hand, but I did. So So we got the screwdriver, so we can go ahead and get these out. All right, so it's gonna be a number 2 Phillips then. Oh, I have Torx bits on here. I didn't even realize that. Obviously, if you have a functioning car, disconnect your battery. This is an airbag. You don't want to possibly short something out and then make that go boom. That would not be fun, obviously. You're almost there. I can feel it. There it goes. 225 is the highest. Of course it is. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright. Wow. Look how long these bolts are. That is crazy. Oh my god. I wish I had that T30. Whew. This one's like 2.5 inches. This one's even longer. Look at that. That's crazy. This is compared to the other one. That's wild. Feeling around for other screws. Any other hardware. Alright. There's probably, most definitely, some type of screw behind the reflector here on the lower side, so we're going to grab a flathead and check. Oh my god, yes. Well, no hardware in here. So we're going to just try and... Well, I can feel it, yep. Ooh, there you go. Now it's coming off. Yes. I had to work it from the bottom up. I think. Yeah, we're just stuck on the window now. This is interesting. I don't understand how this works. There's a piece of metal sheet stuck behind the airbag. Oh, it's already broken. Okay. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it was already broken, unfortunately. Alright, so the only thing we got to disconnect now is going to be the linkage on the back side, and I'll show you exactly how that works once I get it off. Alright, so let me show you what it was we were working with. I have no idea how to get this off without breaking this. This is a bolt behind here, and if you look on here, there's no way for this to come out. It is plastic welded in here, so it does not come out at all. I think it has to be pushed out the way that it was. I think it was just stuck on something. But if we look at it from the other side, we had 2 Torx bolts, one which was here, the really long one, and the other one goes right there. You had that screw right there behind that, which was a Phillips, and then there's a third one right under this part here. That is a second Phillips. Once you get that one out, you're good. So where we need to get to from there is then you need to pull this out. This is easy. You just push in those 2 pins up top and it'll slide back, and then you can bend that out. And this legit just slides out of the hole that it's in, no clips. I don't want to destroy the sound deadening that's in this door, but it's also glued on here. So I don't know of any other way to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this. Not that it really needs to be unplugged, but peace of mind, you know. Hopefully these aren't 10s. We're gonna try 11s. Actually, we're gonna try 12s. Of course they're not 12s. I don't have a 10 here. And I'm pretty sure, oh no, our handle's back here. All right, so we should be able to just peel this back. Kind of stick this back in there. Hopefully. I don't see. There's no way I'm getting to this without a ratchet, because I cannot fit my hands in here, and it is all the way up in there. You'll see 2 bolts. That little green one is like right there, and then you got one that's legit like directly next to that. All right, so we're starting to run a little bit low on light. My dad came to the rescue. So we got a 10 mil wrench and we got a 10 mil ratchet. My ratchet, his socket. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the airbag out. That is these 5 or 4 10 mils around the outside. Then we have this plate on the inside, which is a 10 mil here. There's a 10 mil down here, right there, and then there's another one right back behind this thing, which we can get to once we get this out. So let's focus on this first. Airbag out. The fourth one of the screws for the airbag module is actually the screw that holds in this plate. So we need to remove this one here and then this one there. And then we should have better access in here, hopefully. These look like they're just kind of taped in the way, but I can reach around all this once I can get access to that whole thing. Is this plate? Oh my God, this plate has another bolt in here. There is still another bolt. There's always another bolt. Last bolt. Right there. Hopefully. We'll see. Oh, yep, I can already see it's moving a whole bunch. Cool, plate's out. We can finally get inside of here, and I can get you a better picture of what it looks like in here. Those are the two bolts that we need to get to. Super simple, super easy. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna unbolt from there. It looks like that hole in the bottom is for a clip, so we can just go ahead and pry that out. And once we pry it out, we can take off the two bolts, and this thing should just come out. I wish I could get a better shot in here, but I don't have a tripod or anything to hold you guys here. Next time, whenever I'm planning on doing stuff, I will always have my tripod around. I promise, I promise. So after quite a very long struggle, actually fighting with this thing, it did come off. Ow. I don't know. I did have to wiggle this guy out, which was interesting. There's this plug in here, and if you're actually pulling on it from the backside, there's like a little sleeve that needs to be pushed forward, so you can kind of see it right there. Let me see if I can hold sleeve here. It can be pushed forward and then pushed back. Once it's pushed back, there's like a little channel for it to slide into there. And you can see that's actually where that little prong on our key set or cylinder goes into. And this is super dark in here. I don't even think you can see in here, can you? Oh no, you can see actually better than I can. That is honestly kind of upsetting. So right there. So we need that to be, you can see how that sits in its neutral position. Is almost straight up and down, just kind of angled to the right, just a tiny bit. So rotate it, bam, just like that. Now it should be perfectly lined up with this, or at least close enough. I'm not even going to try to do this with the camera. There's no point. I'm going to stick this thing in here, and once I get it in there, we'll tidy things up, and we should be all set. Pretty good. All right, so now we finally have all the hardware done. It's getting super, super dark. The two bolts are back in there that need to be back in there. Now we just need to test that the actual latch works and the lock is working. So you can see right now, it's making all the noises it's supposed to make. But if we fully enclosed in there, go ahead and pull, it unlocks. I'm gonna push it back. And we're gonna actuate this guy. Which way is locked and which way is unlocked, but that didn't do anything, so I'm gonna guess that means that's locked. So now, if I pull it, nothing happens. Perfect. Now it's literally just the reverse of everything else we've done. So it's pretty simple to put this stuff back on here. So let's just go ahead and throw it back on real quick. And there we are, we're back together. Yeah, this was actually not too bad to put back on here. So yeah, this was a job well done. No clips broke. I found out that the clips were actually broken on here anyway. So this is always gonna kind of move in and out, but I'm pretty sure this is something that I can 3D print. It has that texture that shouldn't be hard to scan. So I don't know, really doesn't matter. All right, so since we got everything back up, so we can see that things are working. The door closes, the door latches is unlocked right now. Go ahead and lock it. It locks and unlocks. So that is a job well done. But thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it and are looking forward to more content for the 996-911, go ahead and hit the like button as well as subscribe if you have not already, and click that bell icon below so you get notified whenever I do drop those videos. But thanks again for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.
never changing.